Welcome to a new day. It's time to start our pantry. This is gonna be it. Today we're gonna totally empty it out. So we have just an empty space and then we can figure out how to put shelves in there. Because we are very inexperienced, so we have no idea what to do. So we are gonna just take everything out and then see what needs to happen.
And we feel very overwhelmed.
We feel a bit overwhelmed, yes. So, step by step, let's take everything out first.
Yeah.
So we have to take out these shelves. We will save them and they might end up in our shed.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And then there is a cable here that's not connected to anything. We can take that out. And then there are screws coming out of the wall here. For no reason, really. These screws we are just gonna saw like to the wall, so it's flat. And then we are planning to put wallpaper over the walls. If that works. I think we do have to fill then these holes as well. Because you will see that in the wallpaper, won't it?
Yeah, that's true.
This one is okay. This is textured wallpaper and I hate it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my grandma's house. We're using this leftover wallpaper we have from our mini office, but it's not a mini office anymore. From our yoga meditation room. Retreat, what was the name? You guys named the room, but I don't remember the name. We have to make the sign for the room. So that room has this wallpaper, and we have this much left. So that's perfect to do a closet or a pantry. For now, it fits perfect with the kitchen, because the kitchen is green as well. So I think that's a good color combination. But we are eventually gonna do the kitchen. We might keep it green then, so it fits this.
Yeah.
And I like the green. I really don't mind this green.
No.
So we might keep the green, but do it new. Because now it's a bit of a smudgy green. With a lot of damage to walls and stuff. So that's a whole other project, which eventually will come up on our channel. But we're doing pantry first. Small things to build our confidence, so eventually we can do the kitchen.
Oh, this one is only on this one. This isn't in there. Sure.
Need a hammer?
Yeah.
It already looks way bigger now.
Your turn. That's a long cable.
Yeah. It only has 2 wires.
Yeah.
Is it normal?
This light is interfering with the shutter speed.
Oh. Flickering?
Yeah.
Sorry. I do have to grab a ladder to take all these little things out.
All those?
The cable clips.
Oh, yeah.
Can we reuse those or do I throw them out?
Just throw them out. You discovered something.
Yeah, there are already like 4 layers of wallpaper in this closet. because it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe even 5. And then you have the board.
Oh.
So we are gonna add a 6th.
Yeah.
I need to clean this off. Closet is empty and clean, or at least vacuumed. So it feels a little bit better in here. It was very spider webby. That's the word I was looking for. I know it's not words, but it was very spider webby in here. So I think we have to do something else than this little saw. Because this metal saw is only going to saw till there. And then there's still some left on the wall. Like here and there. How are we going to do that?
The big thing with
Angle
the...
grinder?
Yeah, that one.
The angle grinder? I think that's a scary thing to use.
Yeah. I don't like it either.
No.
Or maybe the Dremel. If we have attachments for it.
Let's try that. That's smaller.
Yeah.
The angle grinder is just scary and big.
Yeah.
And people always say it's scary to use. So then I get scared of using it. So I don't think I've ever used an angle grinder. And we do also have to like see how we can fill cracks. Cause
Is there a crack?
There's a crack here.
Oh.
How is there a crack here?
Yeah.
And then there's one there. And sawdust goes down. Because there was sawdust here.
Yeah.
So I think we add like a little piece of wood there, just some trim to the top.
And you
Yes,
felt
I don't know.
you felt some air down there.
Today's not so bad, so I
Oh.
think it's less windy or something. But
Yeah.
it was very windy day a couple days ago, and I put my hand here, and you can just feel air. But we don't want to close off all the air in the house because we don't have any other ventilation. So if we close all like these types of wind coming in the house, then we don't have any ventilation in the house, and that's also a bad thing.
And underneath the house, it also has to be airy.
Yeah. So we also can't close off all the cracks in the foundation, basically.
Yeah.
So, because then we have to add mechanical ventilation?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have to add mechanical ventilation. And I think we would need a specialist for that. I think air is coming into this closet, but if we put a door on this, then air also needs to come out. So maybe we need like a ventilation roster at the top.
Yeah.
Does anyone know? Anyone know anything about ventilation and want to tell us in the comments what we need to do for a pantry? Because we do want to put a door on this, so it's safe against mice and stuff. And we haven't seen any sign of mice in this closet.
No.
Even when we moved in here. So I don't know if they just didn't have any food in here and mice were not interested. But there was a lot of sign of mice elsewhere. But not in this closet.
Yeah.
And there used to be something. Like a door on here before. But when we moved in it wasn't there. So we don't know why they would take a door with... Maybe it was a special door. So we have to figure out ventilation. And then we have to figure out how we're going to put the shelves here.
Yeah.
It was a bit loose. But
Oh.
I think it's just loose.
And if you think Yvette sound weird, that's why.
I put on all the protection. I don't want any iron anywhere. Okay, how do you do this? And then I've also took off my gloves because then no fabric can go in there. Trying to be safe. So you just do that and then...
Yeah?
Try?
Yeah?
Up, down?
I don't know.
What's best? You don't know? Okay.
It smells horrible.
Oh, I don't smell anything.
It smells like fire,
Oh,
but bad fire.
oh. Do we stop?
You have another option over there. You unplugged it. That one exploded.
I don't think that's it.
No.
Yeah, it smells like those little starry fireworks.
Yeah.
That's the smell. But what do we do then?
I don't know.
Do we have to buy an attachment for a drum?
Do we have other options in the shed? In the barn?
I don't know. I would just like to use a handsaw.
Yeah.
But then I can't get that close to the wall. So it needs to be like closer, because this one's sticking out still.
Yeah.
What do we do? We went through our tools. We found this one. This should work. It is
Used, but
wood, plastic, metal
yeah.
saw thing.
Slightly used, but should work, I guess.
So let's see if that works. Do I need my gear? I guess I do.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry, right?
Try the different blades. That did nothing. I need to put my ear protection.
Hear you.
I need to put my ear protection on before you start.
Okay. When I have this on, I hear nothing.
Yeah.
But you hear everything.
Yes. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
So we have a new tool, the sawzall. Is that the name? I think it is.
Yeah.
So I think this is the most heavy duty we can go, except for the angle grinder. But I prefer this one to an angle grinder.
Yeah.
So let's try. I don't know if you can get close enough to the wall with this though.
It's a flexible saw. So.
Oh, flexible. Is the cord not long enough?
No, I can't.
Oh. Then we have to find another extension cord.
I don't know where.
Found an extension cord. How stupid does this look? A little bit. And in case you were wondering, we can't just screw them out of the wall because they're not showing on the other side. So they are there. They are right there. Where am I pointing to? Right there. But this is the other side and they don't show here. So they must have like screwed boards to it and then like wallpapered over or something. So I don't know. That's why we have to deal with screws coming out of the wall on this side. But I feel like it's on more places in the house. So I don't know what the people did, but they did not do this. Maybe they did correctly, but... And maybe you're supposed to add another like piece of wood or something there, like a board, to finish it off. But we don't really feel like that's necessary. So let's try the sawzall. I have my protection on, let's go.
It's counting 26 we have to cut off.
26. That's a lot of screws.
They are very, very hard.
Yeah, maybe not do it.
I guess we make a fake wall then.
I guess. This is not gonna work. We can get them off with the sawzall, but then you still have like that bit that's sticking out. And I think that's all we can do for today.
Yeah, we feel a little bit defeated.
Yes, a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in ourselves, but just
in the wall.
in the wall. Yes. The wall has disappointed us, and the screws. They're way too hard, those screws.
And maybe in our tool knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're just starting out with renovate. This is our first house, so we are just starting out with renovations and stuff. So we don't know everything. We definitely don't know everything. But yeah, I don't know. This is also not really a problem you should have. Screws should not stick out of walls.
Right.
Right? So I think this is how far we got today. We have done something. It's a bit cleaner, and now we can research more about how to do this and think about how to put these shelves in. And then we might be able to go to the hardware store and ask them what they think we should do. Either they have something, some kind of saw for a multi-tool to saw these off, or we need to put some kind of board there just to hide it. So leave everything you know about any of this in the comments. We would really appreciate that. We read everything. And that is going to be it for today. So we will see you tomorrow.